Jack just recognized a succubus as his sister. From then on, he had to endure cheek rubbing every day. Of course, the other pressure came from his real sister Jenny. This suffocating feeling gave Jack a huge headache, but the two sisters chased him relentlessly. The most ridiculous thing was that both sisters were incredibly overpowered, especially his cheat-like real sister. Basically whatever she encountered, it was a one-hit kill. And the big sister Maria he just met, although not as strong as Jenny, she was a general of the Demon King army. Even if the Forest Bear King came, he would have to kneel before her. On the other hand, Jack was a weakling. Fighting a slime took all his effort, while Jenny just used a small flame and destroyed the entire slime family. However, Jack had grown a little. Jenny wanted to give him a reward. She said that and gave him a big hug. To not live in Jenny's shadow, Jack secretly went to the Adventurers Guild. He wanted to take small tasks to level up. The receptionist recommended high-level tasks, although it wasn't hard for Jack's status, but that reputation belonged to Jenny. So Jack asked, "Is there a simple task near town?" He claimed if there was danger, he could rush back in time. Just like this, Jack took a mushroom collecting task, but his luck was terrible. Walking along, he wandered into a bear's territory. He saw a sign saying bear ahead, although meeting a bear is rare, but as the unlucky chosen one, Jack turned his head and saw the bear right there. Jack had nowhere to run. He couldn't outrun the bear, and his sister Jenny was not here. He could only fight. He threw a mushroom. It fell right into the monster's mouth. This was very awkward, but just when the bear was about to attack, a purple flame struck from the sky. It repelled the bear, but Jack was blown away by the shockwave. He spun in the air. Fortunately, he used his face to brake and landed on something soft. This familiar touch made Jack think it was Jenny, but Jack looked up and was stunned. Why did his sister have horns? The person was not Jenny, but a humanoid demon. Strangely, the big sister did not dislike Jack. She was happy he called her sister. But during this reunion, a group of bears arrived. However, the big sister did not panic. She threw Jack into the sky, then punched the bears one by one, ending the battle quickly. Finally, as Jack fell, she caught him in a princess carry. But after this perfect ending, a huge bear jumped from the ground. The other bears were his minions. Seeing his minions beaten, as the king of the forest, he couldn't accept it. He charged his ultimate move. After charging for 2.5 minutes, he fired an energy beam. But unexpectedly, this ultimate skill was blocked by the big sister with one hand. Flames ignited on her hand. Immediately after, she teleported into the air and destroyed the monster with a throw. The result was, the Bear King was vaporized. But afterwards, the big sister looked lonely. She thought the king could last longer. She didn't expect a one-hit kill. Then, the big sister introduced herself. She was Maria, one of the 6 generals, and the reason Maria appeared here was to find an adventurer named Jack. She heard he was a genius and defeated orcs and a dragon. Maria believed he could give her a good fight. But these words made Jack panic. She was looking for him. Just when Jack wanted to slip away, he dropped his badge. Maria's face turned dark. Her cute brother was hiding his strength. However, Jack was not hiding. He was truly weak. Seeing his identity exposed, Jack ran away, but Maria chased him. Just when Maria was about to grab Jack, a spike interrupted them, and Jack returned to Jenny's embrace. Jenny smelled Jack was in danger, so she rushed over. As for Maria, Jenny treated her as a rival. Maria was speechless. Seeing the sister so obsessed, Maria didn't talk nonsense. She tried to grab the brother. However, after exchanging punches, they found they were evenly matched. This never happened before. Maria realized Jenny was the opponent she wanted. This made Maria excited. She hadn't met a worthy opponent in a long time. Of course, Jenny felt the same. Since coming to this world, no one could take her second punch. The two started a godlike fight, but the forest suffered. Speaking of experience, Maria was better. She hit Jenny's stomach. She didn't imagine Jenny was a cheat player. Jenny appeared above her instantly. This punch almost made Maria dizzy, forcing her to use her ultimate move. But coincidentally, Jenny learned a new skill. She summoned a tornado, making Maria unable to stand. Sure enough, cool guys never look back at explosions. However, when Jenny wanted to finish her, she was stopped by Jack. After all, Maria saved him twice. He didn't want to lose a sister like this. Then the two left the forest. But looking at them, Maria had a new target. And for the siblings, Maria was a master they had never seen. Although people said Jack was strong, in Jack's eyes, Jenny was the real deal. After fighting Maria, she was fine. Hearing this, Jenny realized she should act weak. She said she was exhausted, and asked Jack to carry her. This is the most severe brother complex. Just because her brother was brave, he was hit into another world. The sister heard his cry. She instantly realized her brother's soul was elsewhere. So the sister bashed her head against a wall and sent herself there too. Jack called for help because he woke up. When coming to the other world, he was not surprised. He adapted quickly because he is a gamer. He knows these tropes. Obviously he is the chosen one. So Jack went to the store. He sold his phone for gold coins. Of course, he got a good price by talking smoothly. Then he bought equipment. After all, with no money, trading useless things for gear is his gaming experience? Then Jack came to the guild because it was his first time. The receptionist taught him. First fill in his name, then choose tasks. Since Jack is a newbie, the receptionist recommended hunting rabbits, but Jack's luck is strange. He met a giant dragon immediately. Jack suspected the mode was wrong. This is not for a novice, but he calmed down. He checked his skills, only stone throwing, and his stats were tiny. It seems he is not the chosen one, but now, escape is impossible.
撃でワンキルじゃねえか。うわっ
Although Jenny saved him, but Jack had a question. Is this sister real? However, the next second, Jenny pounced on Jack. This obsessed behavior confirmed she is his sister. But another question arose. How did Jenny get here? Jenny was proud. Back at the hospital, she heard Jack talking about this world and saw his weird smile. She realized his soul was here, so she bashed her head and sent herself in. It seems her one-punch strength is because of her hard head, but this is irrelevant. Since Jenny knows the way in, she must know the way back. Jack thought so, but Jenny didn't know, so they accepted it. The two decided to start their adventure.